Welcome to this 3D waxing show. Get ready with me. I'm getting ready for ballet. And I want to come on here and let you know that the pads are still on sale. They are $30. If you're looking to grab some pads to exfoliate. I actually used one right before I got on here. So I am just going to do a natural ballet look because I'm going to ballet class. And nothing too dramatic. I was going to do some under eye or some foundation, but I think I'm just going to do some under eye. Oh, I forgot I put something wet right there. So I will definitely do my brows. See, I got my ballet bun in. About to go to ballet. And yesterday I was in the salon. I'm usually not in the salon on Saturdays. Hey, those who just joined. Welcome to the waxing show. I usually don't do my brows. What am I saying? No, I usually don't work on Saturdays or Sundays. But I was in the salon and I got my underarms waxed. So I am ready to do ballet class. That's actually how I started being an esthetician. Really is because I started waxing myself before ballet class. There's one friend who knows for sure moments. I think of a specific moment where I was I had one of those Sally Hansen pots that you put into the microwave. Has anyone used those? Back then, and this is before I was an esthetician, I would just go to ballet class, and I hated that my underarms were so dark. Right? And so I was like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? And so I started waxing myself with that little kit. And I specifically remember a day where I was in my parents' house in the bathroom, stepping outside the bathroom and stepping in the bathroom to wax myself and telling my friend before dance, I was like, this is so great. Look at the hairs. And I would pull the wax because it was hard wax. And you could see all the hairs and all the bulbs and stuff. And I literally remember being like, look at this, look at this. And she was just watching me and I was so intrigued. And that is how your girl started waxing. And literally from there, because I was getting ingrowns too. I was getting really bad ingrowns. And waxing was helping. So it was not just helping with ballet, but it was helping as well with, ingrowns. And so then, I was like, I actually have something here. So I went to esthetician school because I was like, oh, okay, someone said at Brandon May. So I went to esthetician school and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. And I still had bad ingrowns, but I was better at waxing. And my teacher and a friend both tweezed my underarms, I had my underarms up like this, laying on the bed, and they both sat there and tweezed my underarms to, thank you for the likes, they did it so that I would not have any ingrowns. And let me tell you, it was painful and it took a lot of time, and I'm thankful for them. I know exactly who they are and if I wanted to get in touch with them, I could, because I'm like, when you're kind of in touch with somebody, like, it wouldn't be weird if you reached out to them, but it's also like you don't reach out that often. And I am so thankful they did that, because from then on I had a clean slate, and I was like, okay, I can wax from here. So if you ever are like, oh my gosh, my underarms just are a mess, then, get you somebody who's going to pick them out. Now, I do that for my clients, but they literally sat there and we were just sitting there talking. They're just tweezing them. The weird stuff that you do as an esthetician or a cosmetologist, I'm sure cosmos have weirder stories as well. But so then I graduated, and I was like, I really like this waxing thing. And I'm not going to go into the story of when I first got my Brazilian, but after that I knew that I was going to like doing Brazilians. I was like, okay, this is something I want to do on people. But I went to college, and I went to U of A. Any Wildcats in the building? Wildcats? This wasn't even like a thing when it wasn't that popular until like later on. Any Wildcats? So I went to U of A, and I was like, okay, I want to wax people, because by then I had my license. I got my license. It was like August or July. Oh, but I didn't tell you this. Okay, so let's back up a little bit. So this was in 2010. I graduated from esthetician school in May, and I was ready to go and get my license, go for the test. So I was in Florida for like 2 weeks with my family. We went to Disney World and stuff like that. So I was literally studying on this trip. And it was like, maybe not the day we got back, but the day after we got back that I had to take the test. So I was nervous and stuff like that. But let me tell you something, that I'm one of those people who over studies for a test. And I'm not one of those people who like over studies and is like, oh, I did bad. Da, da, da. I'm one of those people who over studies because they need to overstudy. Is anyone like that? Like, you're like, I actually need the studying, Like, I know people really close to me who don't need to study, or they study a lot, and they're like, oh, I'm not going to do well, da, 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 and they do well, even if they don't study. I'm not one of those people. So, there's noise going on downstairs. So, I studied real hard for it. It was like Glendale. It was really far from where I lived. And there it was a bunch of us in a room. Does anyone know how state board goes? Like, if you are an esthetician or a cosmo, is anyone aware of that? Like, how you're in a room and you have to do certain things and like step away and do what you're supposed to do and then step away and then, hand sanitize your hands, show your hands, do a like fake facial or do a fake wax with petroleum jelly, like that kind of thing. So, I was doing what I was supposed to do, going through my whole steps. And one thing you should know is that the school I went to was really good. Like, the teacher really prepared us for the test. So, but I was nervous because I had no idea. So right after I finished the test, some girl came up to me, and she was an esthetician too. She was taking the test to be an esthetician. There's two parts to being an esthetician. There is the written, and then there's the practical. This was the practical. And I think they're getting rid of the practical in California, actually. So she came to me afterwards and was like, here's my card. You look like you had no idea what you were doing. When you fail, call me and I'll help you. And I was so crushed. I was so mad. I was like, that is the rudest thing. Because, like, she doesn't know if she passed either. But, I mean, I guess she had confidence, right? Like, at the time, I was crushed, okay? I was so sad. I was like, oh my God, I'm a failure. Da, 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 da. So, I get in the mail that I passed, and then I go to U of A. And I was like, I really want to, wax people while I'm in the dorms. I really want to, wax people and make some money and start my business, or like, I have this skill. My biggest feeling back then was that I have this skill and I need to use it. Like I spend all this time, I can be making good money, whatever. So in the dorms, I would tell people that I wax, and I would literally wax them. Shout out to all the people who got waxed me when I was in the dorms, like, 10 years ago? Actually, it was like 12 years ago. Because I did it on my nasty floor. Like, it was ridiculous. Should I go online? I'll accept.
Oh, I thought that
Hi,
was. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am great.
You're doing great. Good.
Yes.
Do you want
Where
a
are we
map?
going tonight? Yeah, sure. Where are we
Um,
going tonight?
ballet class.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun. You do ballet?
I used to do ballet consistently, but now I don't, but I'm getting back into it. Like, that's one of my
Oh,
goals, to get
I
back
thought you're
into
gonna. I thought you're gonna say I like the instructor now.
it.
Oh,
Oh.
young Muslim, no. I love it.
What
That no.
what are you doing?
Um, right now I
Yeah.
do. I do keto content. Right now I'm just home, just chilling. I came back from the gym. I cooked everything.
Oh,
Chill.
you're keto?
Yeah, I did
Oh,
keto for a whole year. I lost like 90 pounds.
oh my
Thank
God.
you,
Okay.
Sophie.
What do you make when you're keto? I always wondered,
So
like,
that's why people I think men understand because low carbs. They think they can't have a lot. You actually get to have a lot. How do you win? You win by you see the top. Somebody asked how do you win? You see the
oh
top.
yeah, if you guys
This
are
top
in here, tap,
3-0.
tap,
So if
tap.
they tap, they get more points, and then whoever pushed that thing, they get. Anyways, so keto,
Y'all,
like
I'm losing.
I just
Can y'all help me
like
out?
I love like to cook. So like for me, it worked great because I'm always in the kitchen. So vegetables I focused on, and then
Mm.
steak, chicken, ground beef, all of that. That's what I ate.
Oh,
Eggs,
that's what you had today?
cheese, eggs. I mean, throughout the day I'll eat like vegetables and stuff. But like in the morning, I would start like at 12. I'll have like an omelet or like a toast. You can have a toast. One toast. It's low carbs. It depends. My carbs metrics used to be 26 grams. So I'll have 26 grams of carbohydrates, and the rest is protein and high fats. So you just, have low carb stuff. So if I'm having a toast, it might be two, and that's it for the rest of the day.
I always wonder what, like, people are eating because
No,
I've
you can
tried
have.
it.
It's just my. I would rather have my carbs from oats because I enjoy oatmeal and peanut
Thank you,
butter.
Stoppy.
You
I
know,
appreciate it.
yeah, it's nice. So I enjoy my carbs from peanut butter and like oatmeal. So that's where I get them from. So it just depends on what people eat. It's just you have to measure your macros, how much protein, how much fat, and how much carbs can you have. That's what you basically do.
Mm.
Yeah.
Why did you get started in doing that? Why were you like,
It's just
okay,
like I tried so many diets before, and then I tried keto, and it just worked because I knew like I liked like beef and stuff, so it was
mm-hmm.
easier for me to cook this stuff. And bread, I love bread. It's so hard.
I love
Hard
bread too.
bread.
It's so freaking good.
No, no, no. Believe me, I still like so hard for me to eat, to not. Oh, believe me, like come on. But it's like a sacrifice. What I was and when I'm today is just a whole different me. You know.
Do you eat
How
bread
are you?
now and again? Like, do you just
Huh?
eat bread like some? Do you like have days where you're like, well, you eat toast, so you still eat bread now
No,
and
yeah,
then.
you always eat bread like kind of low. Like yesterday, I went to the cheesecake factory, so
Mm.
we ate a lot of bread. But I like today, I'm not having super keto or not. Yeah, so like today I had only like chicken and I cooked another recipe with bell pepper and some cheese and stuff. So it was fine. I can't have bread today, and I'm probably
Uh,
gonna not have bread for the next 3 4 days.
okay, so you'll like if you. I see, I see. That's good.
Yeah,
That's
but
a good
just
way.
because you can't like the problem is we abuse bread. Like if you eat anything, yeah, we do. Come
Dude,
on. Like
it's
if I'm
so true.
ordering, yeah, if I'm ordering McDonald's, that's so much bread. You're not gonna order just a sandwich. I wish. I wish it was just a sandwich.
Oh,
I'm
stop
fine.
me,
No, it's always
Simi. What
like
do you say,
fine.
Among Us?
Thank you, super keto or not. Thank you, Stubby. Flex too. How are you? So yeah, like usually I would order a lot when I go to an outside restaurant. And that's why you don't realize how much you have. That's it. Thank you for the likes.
Mm,
Appreciate you.
I bet you realize because I realize this too. Like how much, like when you are looking at your ingredients of your food, you realize how much of like even like if you're eating quote unquote healthy, how much of like carbs are just in stuff
Okay,
or like
okay. So this is
random
why
sugar.
I'm doing the content on TikTok. So I'm doing keto or not, and people don't realize right now when I'm going through TikTok and seeing the recipes. I wish I can have them. They don't understand that, but I can't because it has so much carbs. So much. Any recipe on TikTok it's so if you have like that or something else, that's it. You're already above your calorie. You're already just in calories in general. I'm not talking keto. I'm not talking
Thank you, Stubby.
diet. It's just in general your calorie. Oh my god, intake. Because you don't, as a human being, you don't usually don't. The average doesn't burn as much. You know,
Yeah, that's why I'm doing ballet
especially
today.
today. Yeah, I'm glad. No, that's why I'm saying active. I just came back from the gym earlier. I told you, and I went in the morning. It's like I had
Oh, so you
to.
go twice a day.
No, but like today we just went for fun, like with me and my friends later on in the, at night. But like it becomes like a lifestyle. The whole year I quit my job, I quit school. It was a whole like environmental like change,
That's
and you
how.
need to do it if you need to change. Honestly, if you find yourself somewhere not good, that's what it takes, right? I'm sure everybody goes through that differently.
I feel like when I talk to people, it's all about finding something you love when you're working out. Like, that's why I'm getting back into ballet because it's like if I do ballet, then I can dance for hours and hours and hours,
Yeah, if you can
so
dance,
many
bro.
calories, and it's like
Bro,
I don't.
if I can dance, that's all I would do for cardio, bro. Bro, I can only dance with my mom back home because we dance only Yemeni. That's it. But yeah, I wish I can dance hip hop or something. I just go with the bike or play basketball, and that's my cardio.
That's pretty
Yeah.
good. Basketball is really good. Basketball. Let's run
Oh
basketball
man.
because
Oh
I'm about to finish.
man. Oh man. Basketball is really good. It burns so much, and you get to play a lot, jumping, running.
And you don't feel
Yeah.
like you don't feel like you're actually working out.
No, 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 no. Exactly. That's the best part. You like, oh my god, it's like watching a movie while you're running or something in a
Yeah,
treadmill. It's like passes time.
yeah, that's really what it is. Like
Like
I
sometimes I
feel.
watch like a movie, I'm like, did I just run? It's so fun. No, now I wrestled. Somebody said, stop. He said I wrestled. That's crazy. Wrestling is hard. I did the high school wrestle. Sheesh.
That's
In the
probably
US.
so good for you though. Like just moving around and all. Like you probably can
That's the
be
the
flexible.
human body. They said we are not trained to be in grounds, and so wrestling you're always in the ground. So that's our weak spot.
Uh,
So we are good with our feet, but that's one thing. If people want to live longer, they say you have to be good, comfortable being in your ground and like waking up easily, like from your ground, because that's one number one thing. When you get older, you lose is your strength to get up. So it
from
takes
the
you
ground.
longer. Yeah, when you see an older person getting up quick, you're like, wow.
Yeah, you're like, oh.
Oh, what happened, Grandpa? You're not supposed to move like that. Let alone doing a push up or something. I lost
I literally,
25 pounds from 160 as a freshman this year. Wow. Yeah, see, somebody in wrestling, they did, yeah, 25. They lost 25 in just doing
oh my
wrestling
god.
practices. I believe that. You know what they do? They run after the whole practice, and the running is through out the school. If they do it in the cold, that's what we used to do. So we would climb the upstairs and the downstairs, bro. It
Mm-mm.
was crazy.
That is crazy.
No, no, wrestling is crazy. And then even the run itself, after you do the warm up, the whole exercise, the training,
Yeah.
you do like you roll with people, and when you roll, like, oh my god, it takes a toll on you.
You didn't want to continue to do it. You were just like, I'm done after this.
No, yeah, oh no, no, yeah, 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 yeah. These coaches have no mercy. Like when you're into like a team, they bring the vibe like that's like life or death. Like your day, you have to practice. You have to finish this. Make me wait for the finals of state. He did not make me wait for the finals of state. Oh, that's crazy. Why? You gotta wait. Yeah, you gotta know your weight class. Wrestling is all about weight class. Somebody's bigger than you and have more power automatically.
Do you watch like wrestling? Like do you watch
I watch the yeah.
WWE, UFC?
In Yemen, I used to watch the WWE, but then I came to America and they're all a joke. Like The Rock? What? But do you like
You don't
Mod?
like The
What's that
Rock?
mean? No, I love him, but no, I'm saying I used to think it's true. That was my
Oh.
dream of the US. I thought that was true, but then I now I watch the UFC. Of course, it's so fun. I
We
watch
go
it
to
because I
a lot
think
of the hmm?
you go to UFC fights.
No, we go to the WWE shows.
Oh, that must be fun,
They're so
bro.
fun.
No, no, that's what I mean. I respect him so much. I want to go. Where? No, no, don't. No, no, I meant like I stopped watching it, but I watch all the UFC. I don't watch them.
Oh.
I just want to go. I want to go. I
I
want to
mean,
go to WrestleMania for sure. Can you bring me to WrestleMania?
thank you, Itchy. I'm going to WrestleMania next. Wait, is it? It's this year, right? Yeah, it's this year, and
Is it in
It's a
October?
4th of July weekend or something. We're going.
Oh, 4th of July. Where are they in the country? Usually they change it. I changed my
It's in
profile picture.
LA.
Yeah, I see. LA. Wow. Gotta go. Stabby, take care.
Thank you,
That's
Itchy.
crazy. Oh, that must be so fun. No, 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 no.
No, so we've been to Money in the Bank. We've been to a bunch of Royal Rumbles. They're so fun. And we went to SummerSlam last year.
I know. It's
It's a
like,
lot of fun.
oh, SummerSlam. No,
Mm-hmm.
have you seen the podcast of what is it, the Undertaker? He was my favorite.
Oh, when he was a guest?
And Joe Rogan's
Oh,
experience.
I didn't see that episode. Maybe I
Oh,
did.
if you really love him, you can go watch him. He has a whole 2 hour podcast. He talks about the experience there, how his character was built. It's funny now for me. Oh my god, how they built the character, how he came from nothing is so amazing.
So you really do kind of stay in touch with it.
No, I love part of that. Like for me, it's intriguing. This is also like big. Like I come from a different background, so for me, this is fun. Like even watching the Super Bowl this time was so fun. Like even I go watch like basketball, even if it's empty, it's just like so fun. The environment, when people are like playing, you see the passion at high
I like.
levels.
I'm not so big in the actual sport, but I like the events. Like we went to Game 6, and just to feel everyone's like energy, it was like the energy of the crowd, and like even Money in the Bank. It was like the energy of everything is like, okay, I like this.
Can I go, please? I want to go now. I
You
heard
gotta
like
go.
fighting and boxing is different. See, I don't live in the West Coast. I live in Maryland. It's just
Uh,
hard. I have to travel. I only closer. The closest thing is DC. So DC to me is like 20 minutes, and it has like an arena where they come singers, and that's it. Like they have basketball and football. That's it, and the Ravens, but nothing like serious. I have to go to New York to see Broadway or something. You know.
Yeah, it's LA, so there's everything out here. But I do have to go. I'm about to go to ballet. So it was good talking to you. It was fun matching with you. You won the first
Yeah.
one. And then
Thank you. Enjoy your night.
thank you. You too. Have a good
Yeah,
one.
absolutely. Bye bye.
Bye. Okay, I didn't finish my story of going from getting my esthetician license to being in college, but I wanted to I wanted to do a match with somebody on TikTok. I hadn't done one in a while. And thanks for those of you who are giving me likes, helping me win. I didn't win, but thanks for helping me, trying to help me. Lash. So, but I'm gonna get off of here so I can go and I'll be on probably tomorrow. I do skin consultations virtually. So I usually do my makeup for those because I'm seeing that person on Zoom. So if you want a skin consultation, click the link in the bio. I do those virtually. And then if you would like exfoliating pads, they're on sale right now for $30. But yeah, I will see if I can get this on. Yes, got it on. See the swimmer? Got the lash on. But you have a good rest of your evening, you guys. Again, click the link in the bio to get your exfoliating pads for clear skin. If you want to do a skin consultation or you want to get waxed by me in California, click the link in the bio. It's the second button. And I will see you tomorrow.